ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name is Del, and you're watching Drinkin Yakkin. Welcome to myself, actually. I know I haven't done a show in a while, and right now, ladies and gentlemen, you look at your clock, and it's 9 o'clock. Not for me. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't live. I didn't mean to surprise any of you here, but I decided to do a pre-record, and there you go. As you can see, I've fixed the logo. Here's the cool part. This looks like an extended... Look. Anyways, let me explain why this is a pre-recorded show. I've been a bit out of sorts lately, and haven't really felt like doing a show. Still don't, but I was able to at least do it. I just am not ready to deal with social interactions as of yet. So this show is pre-recorded. I do apologize right now for any comments that are going to be coming my way during this show. They will all be posted right here on the side, as you can see. And I will read all the comments later on. And as you can see by the comments, it says this is a pre-recorded show. So, ladies and gentlemen, cheers. It is exactly 9:47 a.m. for me. So, yeah. We got one hell of a show for you, so I'm going to drink before I begin. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. But cheers to everybody out there, and thank you for watching. If there are any questions and comments, I don't know when I'll be able to get to them, but I will read them for sure. So feel free to make comments. I know that a few of you are probably wondering what's been going on, and that's exactly what's going on. I've been a bit out of sorts lately. I'm just sick and tired of all this stupidity out there, and I figured if I do a show like this, it'll avoid me talking about it, if you will, because I am so sick of everything right now. It's not even fucking funny. So, the past week, I've been sitting here, pissed off at the world. What started it was a 4-shot challenge that I did last week. And a lot of people didn't respond. As a matter of fact, every single person that I challenged, with the exception of one, didn't respond. And that was what got me sort of started up. And then obviously you go online. I can't even go online anymore. I really can't. The only time I'll go on there is post my shit, and then I just fucking sign off. I've been watching a ton of movies, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got a ton of movies to review. Again, as you notice here, and I'll be mentioning this throughout the show, this is a pre-recorded show. I actually made this logo for this show only. I've never done this before. This is the first time doing this. I do have a lot of movies to review. So, first off, I forgot to start off the show with this, but then again, theoretically, excuse me, this is live for me. And I know you're probably thinking 9:40 in the morning you're drinking. Well, dude, this is like 10 o'clock at night for me because of my hours. So I will be going to bed soon, and obviously I have woken up to post the show. So let me just start off with this to get everything sort of in the mood, I guess. Bring better spirits, if you will. This is a video I put up on TikTok. Check it out. I'm singing in my brain, so let me explain. This song is in my head, and I'm going insane. I'm going insane. That's right, 100% correct. I noticed the banners when I went to pop that up. I've got a few other little videos that I did on TikTok, which I'd like to share with you before I get into the movie reviews. This one I was actually very happy with. I think I showed this one the last time. This one I posted, I think, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. But if you've seen this one already, just bear with it. It's very short. It's only 10 seconds.
You're good. You're good, you. You got a gift. God bless you, got a fucking gift.
You're good. Thank you everybody for watching, by the way. And like I said before, and I'm going to say this a bunch of times, and you'll also see in the comments, it is a pre-recorded show. You can make comments if you will. I will read them, but not right now. So, all right, here's the one that I did, and I was actually very, 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 very proud of this one. It took me a while to do this one, and I posted it and didn't get many reactions, but I did get quite a few hits on TikTok, so I was very happy about that. Not as much as I would have loved to get, but you can't always get what you want. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is undoubtedly probably one of my favorite ones so far. Check it out.
It ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That is the best line from the Rocky. It was Rocky Balboa, the movie. It was Rocky 6, as far as I'm concerned. And that was probably the best movie quote in history. Now, a lot of people have been questioning that. I've had a few people say, well, how the hell did you do that? It's an app called Impressions App. So, what I decided to do, this is the first time I decided to do it, was actually put them side by side. So you can actually see me doing it, and you could see after with Impressions App. Check it out.
It ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That's how winning is done. See, that's me, man. Alright, so, that being out of the way, again, I have to say this repeatedly, because I know a lot of you like making comments, and I do appreciate all the comments, I'm just not in the mood for them, but the show is pre-recorded. As you can see, I'm pointing right at it. I designed this specifically for the show. I will show you the regular live icon, and there you go, pre-recorded. So this is pre-recorded. I actually made an icon just for that very reason. So, let me talk about what movies I'm going to review. I will get emotional. Yes. And I know some of you enjoy it when I get emotional, and I know one of you in particular, Amanda. That's right. I mentioned you on a pre-record. You've been waiting very patiently. I saw your show on Sunday. Great job. And I am going to give you the results today. You've been waiting very patiently. So, what are the movies that I'm going to be reviewing? This is actually in exact order of how I will review them. We're going to start off with Bloodsport. We're going to move on to The Thing from 1982. And then the 2011. And also The English Patient. We are also going to be The Perfect Bid. The Contestant Who Knew Too Much. We've got Empire State. Hold on, got to scroll down. And then we've got The Town. We've also got The Way Back. We've also got Singing in the Rain. I'm losing my brain. The Sweetest Thing. Yes, I'm in better spirits, by the way, but not enough to interact. I can do the show, but I'm just not in the mood to interact. The next movie, Haywire, after The Sweetest Thing. Did I think, yeah, I did, okay. Haywire, yes, and then we've got the original I Spit on Your Grave, done in 1978, and then we've got Deja Vu, I Spit on Your Grave, which is, I think, part 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken, and then we've got Weird Science. We've also, hold on, slow down, Weird Science, the extended cut. That's right. We've also got Birds of Prey. That's right. And we've got, last but not least, Mr. Pig. I know it says Senior Pig or Senor Pig because that movie was directed in, I think it was Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a full plate of films. Obviously, I had an extra week to watch movies because I didn't do my show on Tuesday or Saturday, for that matter. Like I said, I was a bit out of sorts. And there's been a lot of things going on in my brain lately, and I don't really like it. So I decided to do the show. I had to do the show. I felt I should do the show, just to get my mind off of things, if you will. But I'm still messed up. That's why I don't really want to do any interaction right now. And again, I apologize, and that's why I made this little logo here so you guys can see it's a pre-recorded show. Cheers, and thank you for watching if you are. I know a lot of you thrive on comments, so who knows, you guys will probably turn away once you realize it's a pre-recorded show. But then again, some of you might stick around, so I'm hoping you guys do stick around, because I know some of you enjoy my movie reviews. So, let's start her up, shall we? Here we go. Okay, here we go. First movie on the list, Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, or JCVD, for those of you who know him as a bunch of letters. Anyway, I saw this movie many years ago. It's always been one of my quote-unquote favorite action films of all time when I was younger. I've been doing this a lot lately, and I know some of you get mad at me when I do this, but I've been looking at older movies as a 45-year-old man. Don't say it. Don't say it. I know you're going to say it, you. Sam, I'm disappointed with you too, because you didn't do the challenge. And you were running your mouth, you. Yeah, you. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. But, so I decided to watch this movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bloodsport. He's been known for this movie forever, and I decided to watch this again because I got a new copy. Only because I got a new copy. Wow. The acting was just horrible. Horrible. I understand this is supposed to be an action flick, and that's all it's supposed to be. But the first 10 to 15 minutes of the movie, I was sitting here and I was like, holy shit, I feel like turning this off. And I've seen the movie a million times, and I knew that Donald Gibb, or Ogre, nerds, Ogre, he was going to save the movie, and he did. Watching it with older eyes, he saved the movie, I think. It's an action movie, and there's a little technique in the movie that I learned because of the movie. I don't want to say, just in case people haven't seen Bloodsport, I don't really like giving away spoilers. Hey, what made me realize this is, no, people aren't under a rock. I know I've said that before. People probably haven't seen some of these movies, so why should I spoil them? No matter how old I am, some people might not have seen them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, anyways, but Bloodsport, after seeing it again, after all these years, I used to consider this, I never considered this a 5-star movie, not even close. There's no fucking way this is a 5-star movie. But I've always considered it to be maybe 4 stars, 3 stars. So what I'm going to do, because of the horrible acting at the beginning of the movie, I'm going to drop it down from 4 to 3. That's right. The action scenes looked so pre-planned. It was kind of hilarious. Because, Jean-Claude does his little, super kick or whatever, punch, lunge, I don't know. Oh, my favorites, there's a video game in there I used to play when I was younger, and it brings back memories every time I see that. But, I can say Karate Champ. It's an action movie. Who gives a fuck? But 2 joysticks, and I used to love that game. I don't know if you all know this. Eric, you probably know this because Eric's my 5-star supporter. Speaking of 5-star, let's pop that up real quick. Thank you, Mr. 5-star supporter, Eric Arier. I don't know if you're watching, but that's for you, buddy. Anyways, okay, so because of the horrible acting, I couldn't take it. And it got better, once Ogre got in the picture, but prior to that, it was just really, it was garbage. So anywho, let's move on to another classic from 1982 called The Thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said 2 minutes earlier, not everybody has seen these movies. I never saw The Thing. All right, I've seen bits and pieces since I was a kid, and I think I saw it as a kid, but the thing, this thing, or this thing. I don't know what thing I'm pointing at, but the thing. So that thing right there, this thing. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. So I've never seen this movie. I think I did when I was a kid, but after all these years, fucking gray ball, it's gone. I totally forgot it. So I decided to rewatch this one. The universe was directing me towards The Thing for some weird reason. People had been bringing it up, and I was sort of thinking about it, so I watched it. I must say, this movie definitely holds up the test of time. I loved this movie. Absolutely loved it. It was a great, I guess you could call it a horror movie, maybe. I found it funny. There's a couple of scenes I was like, oh, that's gorgeous. It was well done. The thing that bothered me, there's always something that bothers me about all these movies. The hat, the Kurt Russell. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie, but he wears a hat that really bugs the fuck out of me. I don't know why, but it does. And I just couldn't stand the hat, but it wasn't enough to give the movie a shitty rating. So, as far as I'm concerned, The Thing from 1982 is a 4-star movie. It's not 5 stars. I'm sorry. It's not a 5-star movie. Great movie, but it's not 5 stars. Not in my personal opinion. I don't know. There was just something missing in there that I was hoping for, and it didn't really happen, and I was just sort of like, oh, all right. You know. But, again, I didn't remember a damn thing. So I didn't recall any of this movie. So because I was watching the 1982 film, I decided to get this one. Because I actually had this one sitting on my drive for a long time. So I said, okay, since I just watched The Thing, let me watch the remake of The Thing. Wasn't a remake. I was actually quite fucking surprised. I was very, 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 very surprised. This was a prequel, okay? And when you see the movie The Thing, you'll understand what the prequel is all about. I don't want to say. But the whole time I'm sitting there waiting for certain elements, I'm like, okay, we already saw, we saw the prequel in the original film. So I was just waiting to see what was going to happen. I'm like, okay, like, bring it on. I want to see can you tie it in properly and make me happy? And they did. They did. It really, really, really well done. Really well done. But it didn't have an 80s feel to it. I know it was supposed to be set up as a prequel, but it didn't have that feel. And I was sort of like, yeah, sure, they did a couple little tiny things at the beginning, but I'm sitting there like, wait a second, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not feeling the 80s sort of mentality here. But oh, and also they did special effects that I think weren't necessary. It wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? So that's probably the best way I could say it without giving away anything. They used CGI, and it's like, well, you know, you didn't have to do that. You know, whatever happened to practical effects, right? But, all in all, the movie was very well done. Very well done. I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. Almost as much as I enjoyed the original. Because the way that they tied the two together, I'm sitting there like, holy fuck. I should have started with this one and then watched The Thing. That's how well it was done. Okay? So, 4 stars. Again, it's not a 5-star movie. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it this way, but it is not a 5-star movie. Neither one of them are. They're very well done, don't get me wrong, but they're not incredible movies where I turn to people and say, oh, you've got to see this fucking movie. Speaking of gotta see movies. Oh, yeah. Who knows? I might have to get another beer after this motherfucker. You know, I don't even want to put the fucking thing up, but I have to. Okay. Speaking of movies that not even close to 5... hold on. Yeah. Woosah. Oh. Hold on, I'm hearing some vacuuming. Son of a bitch. Is my neighbor doing the vacuum up there? I think that's all the way upstairs. We're good. Okay, sorry. I hope you guys can't really hear that. I can. Alright, sorry. My neighbor always does the vacuum and drives me up the wall. I'd actually pause the video if she started doing that shit, and then I would continue up. Because it's pre-recorded. So, oh, there you go. Right there. Pre-recorded. I don't even want to look at that thing. Fuck. You know, I've bitched about this movie a few shows before this. So you know what? I'm going to save my stress levels here because honestly, I will lose my shit if I get into this fucking stupid movie. And you know what? I know I give stars, and I shouldn't. This is one of the few movies, I swear to God, that don't even deserve that. What really bothers me the most, especially about this fucking thing, is that this was an Oscar winner, and this is what turned me away from the Oscars, ladies and gentlemen. Because of this fucking movie, excuse me, I was turned away from the Oscars because of this fucking movie, and I'm not even gonna go off on it. I already did in previous shows. So if you guys want to see me go off on it without mentioning the title, that's the one I've been talking about all this time, Amanda, in case you were wondering. That's the one. Hate that fucking movie. I fucking hate The English Patient. Hate it. Abso-fucking-lutely hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Did I mention that I hated it? Look at this. I drank this whole I gotta get a refill now. You know what? I know it's gonna sound silly considering this is a pre-record, but I am going to take a commercial break because I need to refill. Sorry, I kind of had to. That was just fucking nonsense. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very, very important commercial break here. This is absolutely life-changing. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Flash Lowlight.
And I'm Nick Nikon.
And we are the Puppet-Razzi.
If you are looking for great entertainment for your special event, then Puppet-Razzi is the most amazing show that you will ever encounter in your life.
Yeah, we are an adult puppeteer show that is sure to bring down the house. Your house. With great humor, banter, jokes, and interviews with your very special guests.
And hardcore reporting of your event that will mystify you, surprise you, and even make you roll in the aisles.
Let our professional sound, lighting, staging, and puppeteering skills amaze you and your clientele with the absolute best entertainment that you deserve.
For more information on booking Puppet-Razzi or to see a video demo of our show, please go to facebook.com/Puppet-Razzi. Or email us directly at puppetrazzi@hotmail.com. That's puppetrazzi@hotmail.com.
Hey, that was pretty good there, buddy.
I was happy with that.
Hey, let's go for a beer or something to celebrate.
Well, maybe some mild mint tea.
Okay, all right.
I need to calm down a little.
Beautiful.
It may not be live, but I'm still going to fuck up. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is all pre-recorded, meaning that I have to record it all in one shot anyways. So I'm not editing. This is as if it's a real show. Cheers. I have to go get another beer after fucking English Patient. I'm glad I didn't flip my lid, but there's a new horrible movie on the list. So don't worry. You'll see me freak out. Cheers. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is a pre-recorded show, in case I didn't mention it a million times, and you will see it in the comments. It'll be popping up occasionally to let you all know, reminder that this is not a live show. Cheers to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hate The English Patient, man. Abso-fucking-lutely hate it. I hate that fucking stupid movie. Okay, alright, don't dwell on the past. But I've reviewed it before, even though I never said the title. So if you guys want to see, you'll see it in like the past 2 shows prior to this. So next movie on the list was not a movie. Well, I don't really consider it a movie because movies in my mind are, not this. This is more of a documentary called The Perfect Bid, The Contestant Who Knew Too Much. I think that's correct. Hold on, let me double check. I think I got that right. I don't know. You can't really see it from where I'm looking. Let me just go over here into the movie. Yes, The Contestant Who Knew Too Much. So I was right. Okay. Beauty. This is based on a true story, obviously. And I loved The Price is Right growing up. It was definitely one of my favorite shows, especially when I stayed home from school. Because at 11 o'clock, I was always there with Bob Barker. Always loved I was never a fan of Drew Carey, though. Bob Barker was amazing, but Drew Carey just did nothing for me. Mind you, I was at that age when I stopped watching The Price is Right anyways. But this is about a story, and it's pretty straightforward by the title. He basically knew way too much. In other words, he did his homework when it came to The Price is Right. And that's pretty much all I really need to say. If you guys are interested in watching it, trust me, you'll check it out. This one is definitely interesting. Very sad, though. Very sad. And I won't say why. But once you see it, you'll understand. And because it was a very, very sort of sad story, I have to give this one a 4-star. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. And I do like documentaries. I really like documentaries. This one was very well done. Don't get me wrong, and don't mistake it for whatever. But it was just the situation, which you find out in the documentary, that is really sad. And then you're sitting there like, oh, man. Like, fuck, I was hoping for more. I can't say. I'm not going to give away anything, but good, very good documentary. Definitely worth a check. This next movie, I decided to literally go into my movie pile, which I have thousands of movies, and I decided to pick a movie at random. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got lucky with a few weeks ago when I picked, what was the movie? Ethan Hawke was in there. It's not coming. Nope, it's not coming to me. But this one was one of those. Now, because... Wait a second. Oh, no. This doesn't have to do with it. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this movie is called Empire State. No idea who was in there. No idea what the story was about. All I knew was the name. Okay, and you know what? I'm actually enjoying doing that. Because you pick a movie, you don't know what the hell it's called. You don't know anything about it, because I don't follow with all this crap. I don't watch trailers. I don't know any of this shit. So, pick a movie at random, and sometimes it works out. Case in point. Empire State. I was looking for a good, solid movie. Now, I thought by the title, this was going to be a very political movie, which I'm not into politics, but sometimes, depending on the movie, I can get into it. Not even close to politics. Not even close to... There's no political anything in this one. But it is based, or at least I thought it was based on a true story. The way they set this up, you almost sort of get a feel like it is based on... Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm confusing it with another one. I gotta check that. Fuck, I can't remember right now. Anyways. I'll check that. You know what? Fuck it. Gotta treat it like a live show. So, let me just go check to see if this thing is based on a true story. I do have a couple of things downloading, so I don't know if it's gonna interfere. But let me just bear with me. I've done this a million times. Empire State. Is it based on a true story? I wish I could type faster. Sorry, I gotta check. Oh, fuck, yeah, it is based on it. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. Yes, okay. So I confused it. My apologies. So, yes, this one is based on a true story, and they say it within the first 5 seconds. I remember one of these were based on a true story. I couldn't remember if it was or not. But I watched the film. Again, I was looking for a good story movie, and I was not disappointed. I thought this movie was very, very well done. I had no idea that The Rock was in there. And that is Hemsworth's brother, Liam. I think his name is Liam. Hold on, there it is, right there. Yeah, right there, Liam. Yeah, Liam Hemsworth. He's a pretty good actor. He's not a bad actor at all. I had no idea The Rock was in there, and I really liked how the story worked. There was one character in there, though. Oh, fuck. I lost my mind when I saw this fucking guy. I really, really wanted to kill this guy. Like, he's just one of those characters that you want to put a fucking bullet in his head. And you're sitting there like, fuck, buddy. Like, you know, just the way he acts in the movie. Like, you know, he's that type of guy that you like. But anyways, all in all, it was a very, very well-told movie, well-told story. I was very impressed with this one. Again, there was something missing. I know, I'm a picky bitch. It's a 4-star movie. Yeah, I don't even know if there are any 5 stars in here. Oh, yes, there are some 5 stars. Okay, never mind. But definitely a good movie to watch. Very well done, and I think you guys will enjoy it if you do decide to check it out. So let's move on. This one was it this one? Yes, this one was recommended to me. Sorry, brain fart. This one was recommended to me because I was looking up the next one. This is when I was still at work. So this is like a few months ago, and my boss, my supervisor, he was the one who recommended this one to me because I was looking for another one. And that's the one that, well, I already told you what movies I'm reviewing. So The Way Back. So here, let me just show you guys real quick. There it is right there. Oh, by the way, this is a pre-recorded show. In case you guys are just tuning in, right there, pre-recorded. I made that logo just for all of you. So, The Town, the next movie on the list. Now, it's funny because I was watching Empire State, chose it randomly, and of all the movies to watch next, The Town. Okay? Almost identical when it came to the actual story. The difference is, this one wasn't based on a true story. But a very, very good movie, though. Very good movie. I thought it was based on a true story, and kind of like I did with the last one, I went to go look online. This one I know that, this one I remember, this one is not based on a true story, because I knew one of them wasn't. So, very well done. The problem, a little bit of a problem was some of the acting. I know that it's got Ben Affleck in there. I don't mean to give away who's in there, but it's got, you can't tell by the fucking poster. But he does the Boston accent again, and, you know, I don't know. Sometimes it just kind of bugs me when people do these accents. Like, it's like, okay, I get it. You know, it's kind of like Good Will Hunting. You know, same idea. Like, sometimes it's like, I don't need the accent. I understand you're trying to be from Boston, but not all people from Boston sound like that, right? So it's like Canadians. Hey, I don't do that, right? So, anyways, but put that aside. The movie was very well done. The story was very strong, and if you guys do want to see a good story movie, like Empire State, this one's definitely a good movie as well. Now, what do I rate it? Again, I'm going to give it a 4 stars. You guys are probably like, what the fuck, Del? It is definitely a 4-star movie. Very good movie, but not 5. It's not 5 stars. Again, there's something missing. I don't know what I'm looking for particularly, but I know that some of these movies, there's a certain element that's kind of missing in these movies, right? And that's why I can't go as far as to say a 5, because in all honesty, would I watch it again? You know what I mean? And would I recommend it? That's kind of my thought, right? Okay, the next one, which I mentioned, is called The Way Back, with Ben Affleck, once again. And because I was looking this one up a few months ago, my boss recommended me The Town. So I was downloading this one, and borrowing. And then he says, borrowing. And my boss tells me, well, if you're going to download that one, why don't you download The Town? So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll check that out too. So I figured because I downloaded both, because I got them at the same time, I might as well watch them back to back. So I watched this one. Funny, I had The Way Back. You know, I was going to make more jokes about the thing and that thing and this thing and the other thing, but I did it. I did it, but, you know, what's done is done. Who knows? Maybe you guys are probably making comments and I can't see them. I can't see them because, you know, this is a pre-record, by the way. So, right there, pre-recorded. Okay. Cheers. Thank you for watching. All right. The Way Back. Now, when I glanced at it quickly, this is going to sound horrible, but if you look real closely here at the poster, I looked at it so fast that all I saw were numbers and I didn't see above or any of that other stuff. I thought this movie was like a stock market movie or some shit like that. I know it sounds hilarious to say that, but I just looked at the poster real quick, and I didn't even I didn't know anything about this movie. So when I started watching it, I had grabbed it prior to, because I knew I was going to review it on the show. And then I'm looking, I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is going to be a movie about stock markets, right on. No. Now, this movie, I really enjoyed this one. Very, very much. Again, I was telling you guys for the longest time, I've been looking for a good, solid story movie, and this one did not disappoint me one bit. The ending could have been a bit better, but all in all, this movie was very, very well done and very well executed. And finally, you guys are like, holy fuck, finally, a 5-star film. This one was fucking fantastic. They could have handled the ending differently, and that almost gave it a 4. I was actually almost going to give it a 4. But I started thinking to myself, I go, you know what? The story was very well told. It was handled very well. I can't remember if this one's based on a true story. Don't know. Can't remember. I don't think it is. But, yeah, that's right. It's not. Because both Ben Affleck movies were not based on true stories. But it sure as hell felt like a real story. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Who knows? This could have happened to somebody. You never know. But this movie's fucking fantastic. Really well done. And I just love the way that it's played out. I love the way that it's set up. It really, really cool and good fucking solid movies. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 stars. I know you're all like, fuck, Del. Give me a fucking 5-star. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Here comes the big one. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen this. Well, I saw it when I was very young again, but I never saw this as an adult. I saw this pre-teens, okay? This was fucking years ago. And it's amazing how many songs I didn't realize were in this fucking gem. Like, this is probably one of the best fucking musicals. Still stands to this day. And I was waiting for Singing in the Rain. Now, I've seen this in Clockwork Orange. I've seen this in, like, thousands of movies. I've never really seen the full scene played out the way that they did. I've never seen the full movie. Ever. One gripe. One tiny little gripe. And that's in the third act. There's one dance scene that I'm sort of like... didn't need it. Unnecessary. They could have cut that in half. It wouldn't have made a difference. But top 10 musicals of all fucking time, without a shadow of a doubt. I love every single song in this movie, every single one. It was a fantastically done film. If you guys haven't seen Singing in the Rain, you have to see it. If you're in the mood for a good musical, the musicals of today, not so good. Not so good. The music is done well, but the way that they do it, just no good. This one is fucking brilliant. And I love the story. I loved everything about this fucking movie. I could rave about this bitch for days. Like, I loved Singing in the Rain. Like, this ranks up there with fucking... My favorite of all time is obviously The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is the best musical ever done. And then, of course, we've got... Come on, Sound of Music. That's number 2. No matter what, that's number 2. Number 3 would be Phantom of the Opera. Love. Not the movie. And then Singing in the Rain. Actually, you know what? If you're going to compare it in movies, this is number 3. Guaranteed. Number 3. I love this fucking movie. It was so much fun. I enjoyed every second of this fucking movie. And I'm sitting there, yes. Oh, yes. I'm singing in the rain. Jeez, I even did the fucking video. It was in my head, I swear, for like a solid week, guys. A solid week. This fucking song, every day I'm like, singing and I'm going insane. I'm singing in the rain. Ah! Without a shadow of a doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Without a shadow of a doubt. 5-star fucking movie. No doubt about it. You gotta remember, I'm seeing this as a 45-year-old man, and it's fucking great. Okay, this movie's just fantastic. If you've never seen it, watch it. Singing in the Rain will not let you down. If you're into musicals, if you're not into musicals, you'll probably hate this movie like you hate other musicals. But if you don't mind a musical every now and then, and I sort of needed it. I kind of needed a movie like this. I really did. Now, the next movie on the agenda is The Sweetest Thing with Cameron Diaz. Also, Christina Applegate and Selma Blair. Now, I've seen this movie a billion fucking times. And that's not the reason I put this up here. The reason I put this up here is because I finally, after a long fucking time, waiting to get a downloadable version of the unrated copy of The Sweetest Thing. Because they have a theatrical version, which is a piece of shit. They take out 3 scenes that are like the best scenes in the movie, and I'm sitting, well, except for one is just dumb, but they take away scenes, and I'm sitting there like, you got rid of that scene, you motherfuckers. So, I've seen this movie a billion times, so this one is definitely, without a doubt as well, 5-star movie, but I just threw this in because I got the unrated version, and I was just so fucking happy to finally have a good copy of the unrated version. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about these digital copies or whatever, you know, there are different sizes, okay? 1080 is like the best quality copy you can get, right? Unless you get like you know, a super high def fucking unbelievable size. There's one that's like 2160. Like, I think that's the size. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think those are for the super high definition televisions or whatever. But if you've got a regular screen, 1080 is beautiful, right? I've had like because 1080 is 1920 by 1080, right? Is that right? No. Maybe that's why they call it 1080. No, wait, no, I'm wrong. Hold on, let me double check. Sorry, I'm just going to look at one of my movies and just see the sizes. I think maybe it is. So it's 1920 frame width, of course, by 800, depending on, but 1920 is basically the size, not 1080. What the fuck am I talking about? 1080 is the pixels and stuff like that. Anyway, so I finally, and I had one that, because frame size fills up the whole screen, basically. The one I had was literally like that big, unrated, and then I got the fucking the cinema version or the movie version, and it was like fucking the 1080. I'm like, fuck. So I was very happy to get the unrated version. This is undoubtedly one of the best. This is not a chick movie, not a chick movie at all. You know how they call them chick flicks? This is not a chick flick. This is like the shit, I wish you guys were here right now. Fuck, you guys always help me with these words. This is like the anti-chick flick movie. Fucking brilliant. I've always loved this movie, but I just had to throw it in the mix just for the hell of it. Speaking of quote-unquote chick flicks, Haywire, definitely not a chick flick, but I'm trying to look up the girl's name. Let me just grab the picture here because I got a nice big clean copy of it. Just give me one sec here. I just got to figure out her name. For those of you who saw The Mandalorian, which I absolutely love and can't wait for season 2 or movie 2 or part 2, however you want to look at it. Gina Carano, that's her name. She is in The Mandalorian. So for those of you who have seen The Mandalorian, that's her. Okay? Now, they gave her a movie on her own. And if you guys can see on the picture there, you probably can't because it's a small, tiny photo. But here are her co-stars. I just got to throw this in for the sake of throwing it in. We've got Michael Fassbender. We've got Ewan McGregor. We've got Bill Paxton, prior to him passing away. Rest in peace. We've also got Channing Tatum. We've got Antonio Banderas. Ooh. And Michael Douglas. This was the supporting cast. Okay? So when I was like, I saw this a long time ago, but I forgot fucking the whole fucking movie. And then after seeing it again, I realized why I forgot it. It's not the best movie. It's like very good action flick. Like if you're in the mood for an action flick, great fucking action flick. I mean, the fight scenes are fucking crazy, and she kicks the shit out of half of these guys. Like tons of guys. Like she beats the fuck out of everybody. I'm like, has she got an issue towards men? Because like she's kicking the shit out of them. Every time I see her, she was actually in, I think she was in the updated American Gladiator show back, I guess it was updated, considering like the original one was back in the early 80s or late 80s. But she was in American Gladiator at one point. Gina, yeah, I said her name earlier, I forgot it again. So, but she beat the shit out, and every time I see her, like even a Mandalorian, she fucking fought Mandalorian. Like I'm like, holy fuck this shit. She's always fighting guys, man. Like, what's up? Like, you know, like, doesn't she have a tender spot? Why is she always so violent? Anyways, movie itself, the story was okay. It was okay. Could have been a lot better considering they had all the acting power behind her. And she didn't need all that acting power. I like her. She's a great actress. She knows how to fucking kick ass. She didn't need all those men, right? Like some people would say, right? She didn't need them. If anything, I would have preferred the movie with maybe one or two names, if you will, and that's it. They put way too many names in there, and I think it was just fluff. And it's like, really? Like, we don't need all these dudes in here, man. Like, you know, like, Ewan McGregor was great. You know, all of them were great. They were all great, but the story just didn't, I don't know. There's something missing, man. Something missing. I've said that a bunch of times this time, so, you know, it's all good. But holy crap, I'm already at 45 minutes. See? I could do this. Alright, here we go. What do I give this movie? 4 stars. Not a 5-star. The action sequences were very well done, but again, there was something missing. You know what I mean? I thought there was something missing. The story was good. Don't get me wrong, it was a good story. But it just... But... Actually, I gotta mention this one. I don't have the picture here, and I should grab it. And it's okay, I'm not going to. Now, the next movie on the list, which I don't know if you guys remember when I read off the entire list. Here, I might as well just pop up the fucking thing. Alright, boom. I Spit on Your Grave. Now, I have had this sitting around forever. Like the original. Like the 1978 version I've had sitting around forever. I never really wanted to watch it. I was sort of... kind of like, I don't know if it's going to hold up. Because they did a remake of it. I can't remember what year it was. Fuck, this I gotta find out. Sorry. I should have done my homework before the show, but I forgot. I'm sorry. But it's okay. This is not the first time I've done this shit. But the original... where the hell is it? IMDb. Okay. The original movie was done in 1978, and then there was this one. So this movie... I Spit... Hold on. Just bear with me. Okay, there we go. The remake was done in 2010. Yes. Sorry, the reason I'm bringing that up is because I had to remember what year it was done. Okay, so in 2010, they did a remake of I Spit on Your Grave. Alright? Based off of the original. Now, I never cared to watch the original. But the 2010, and then the next one was, I think, 2012, and it just, you know, the third one. Fucking amazing. Like I loved those fucking movies. They were terrifying. They were fucked up. They were sick, disgusting. They were like I don't know if you guys know anything about the premise of I Spit on Your Grave, but if you know anything about it, I'm not really giving away shit. I'm not. You could pretty much, if you go on and fucking look at a trailer, you'll fucking find out in 10 seconds. But basically, a woman. It's basically the same premise for all of them. A woman gets raped. Done. Okay, so. The 2010 version, holy fuck. I felt, I was like, you better get revenge on these motherfuckers. Like, some of the shit that they did to her was fucked up. Like, there's some fucked up shit. And I was like, I hate that shit. I hate rape. I hate all that shit. And fucking, it really fucking bothered the fuck out of me when I saw the remakes. I have to keep saying that. Now, let me rewind here. Sorry, let me show this one. So... I've seen the remakes, and they call them 1, 2, and 3. And then this one pops up. What was it, like a week ago? I'm like, wait a second. This one's called Deja Vu. What the fuck does this... What? Deja Vu for what? Like, is this based off of the part 3, the recent one? I'm like, hold on a second. So I was like, I look it up, I'm like, whoa, this is a continuation to the original fucking movie. So I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. At this point, I was pissed. I'm like, does that mean I gotta go back and watch the original now? And I'm like, oh, fuck me. Like, I didn't want to see the original. I really didn't want to see it. I'm like, ah, fuck. All right. And then I look, I'm like, holy fuck. This is a sequel. This is a direct sequel from the original film. I'm like, fucking hell. I gotta watch the original now. Now, I forgot I had the beer here. It almost feels like the Don Morgado show. Cheers. I think I need a drink for this one. Not as bad as English Patient. I can control myself on this. Plus, I'm going to go to bed soon anyways. I decided to watch the original. The 1978 original. Yeah. I hate to say this. This is going to sound bad. This is going to really, really bad. This is probably a good reason why I didn't go live, which pre-recorded, by the way. There's a good reason I didn't go live, because you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but the rape scene made me laugh. It really made me laugh. Just the overdone... It was just overdone. Okay, like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then, I started thinking of the best, worst movie of all time, The Room. Best movie, worst movie of all time. And Tommy Wiseau had better aim than these fucking clowns. Like, he was fucking her navel. At least he was close. These motherfuckers were fucking her knees. Like, it looked so bad. And I'm like, what the, how do you, what? I'm like, no. And then the reactions, oh my God, it was fucking horrible. Like, I'm like, what is this shit? And I'm like, oh God. And the acting was just terrifying on its own. Just, it was so fucking bad. And I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage? I'm like, and then at that point, I see this stupid rape scene, and I'm like, I feel no sympathy for this woman. I'm sorry, but the 2010 version, I felt sympathy for her. I felt bad for her. I was like, yes! I'm like, fuck those motherfuckers up. This one, no. And then, what does she do? She doesn't do like the 2010. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, this is horrible. I actually got out of my couch. I got off the couch. I wish I did that for English Patient, by the way. I got off the couch, came out to the computer, and I started scanning through because I just got to the point where I'm like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. When I saw that rape scene, I was like, I'm fucking done. I can't. This is so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. And then I was like, this is horrible. This movie's horrible. And you know what? I'll take the 2010, 2012, and I think it was 2013 or 14, or 15. I can't remember what year it was done. I'll take those copies any fucking day. But this one? Garbage. Garbage. And this is considered a cult classic. No. Garbage. Pure fucking garbage. Now, if you want to talk about garbage, I think, Eric, you're going to appreciate this one. Let me take another drink. My voice is actually getting dry. Fuck. Well, you wonder why. Fucking never shut up. Alright. This movie. So you gotta remember, I just finished watching the original, and I already knew that the main actress was a bad actress. I already knew that. So I was kind of like, okay, are they gonna somehow redeem the original? Are they going to make it now with newer special effects, updated effects, make it a lot more raunchy, make it a lot more, you know what I mean? A lot more terrifying. You make the rape scenes look real. No. Avoid this fucking movie at all costs. Avoid it at all costs. Do not watch this fucking movie. This is fucking treacherous. Okay. Alright, wait. Okay, I've made fun of movies in the past. I've ripped apart The Joker. I've ripped apart fucking The English Patient. I've reamed so many fucking movies, and they were mainstream movies, okay? Now, you gotta put this in a category of shit. And I'm talking like Troll 2 shit. Some of you people would probably consider Sharknado shit. I've never seen Sharknado, but I know the premise. Trust me, I didn't want to see them. But there's some movies that are done bad. This is worse than bad. Like, this movie made The Room look like a fucking Oscar winner. This movie was shit. Pure trash. I'm talking garbage. Never, guys. Please, for the love of God, listen to me when I say this. Do not watch this fucking movie. Please don't watch this fucking thing. I can't get... And you know what the worst part is? This movie was 2 hours long. 2 hours fucking long. I got into it. I swear to God, I'm watching 10 minutes of it. I was done. After 10 minutes, I said, nope, can't deal with this shit. And I was like, all right, fuck this. Kind of like the first one, the original movie, I decided to scan through, and it wasn't getting any better. And then they had another, I'm not even going to get into it, trash. Pure trash. The script should have been like this, in the garbage. They shouldn't have even approved this fucking movie. It looked like high school students who were failing at drama made this fucking movie. I told you I was going to go off. This movie doesn't even deserve a 1. You know what? I'm not even going to fucking put it up. Alright, fuck, I got to put it up just for the sake of fucking doing it. I don't even want to put it up. You know how hard it was for me to do that right now? This movie's shit. Pure fucking shit. Like, you go to a toilet, if I were to go and take a shit right now, and I were to look in the bowl, dude, thank God I fast forwarded through this fucking thing. I must have seen maybe altogether after all my fast forwarding, 2-hour movie, I must have seen maybe 20 minutes, if not 15. That's how fucking bad it was. I knew. I'm like, After 10 minutes, I'm like, no. Fuck this. I'm done. I got up. I'm like, nope. Fast forward. Skim. Horrible fucking just pure fucking trash. This one should be thrown out. Like, seriously. Can't believe I fucking had that up there. Okay, let's move on to something bigger and better. Well, not really. This was a sad one. Okay. Alright. Fuck. Alright. Sorry. Y'all know, I have to grasp my jeans. Fuck. Not my jeans, my shorts. Fuck, I should have gotten more beer. Whew. Okay, moving on to this one. Thinking that this was going to be better. I got all excited, actually. I went to go check out my site. I'm not going to say which one. And I looked and it said, Weird Science Extended. Like, Weird Science is, in my opinion, one of the best 80s movies ever made. As a matter of fact, Captain Foley was doing a show the other night on 80s movies. First movie I dropped out was Weird Science. Actually, I brought up another one, which he's never seen. It's called Band of the Hand, which is fucking great 80s movie. But I threw out Weird Science. First one. Mind you, I just finished watching it too. So it's kind of unfair. So I was like, I lost my shit when I saw Extended. I'm like, holy fuck! Weird Science, the best, one of my favorite comedian or comedy movies is Extended? So I'm gonna get more scenes? Yes! Don't bother. I looked at the runtime before I decided to watch this thing. I'm like, wait a second. The original, I think, is like an hour and a half. And then this one's like an hour and 35. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, but, hold on, let me make a point first before I even get into that. I never liked the re-edit or the DVD copy of Weird Science because the motherfuckers went and changed the soundtrack. And that pissed me off. I think it was because of legal reasons, because of Oingo Boingo. Because Oingo Boingo, the songwriters of Weird Science, dum-dum, they apparently, I think, had an issue with them throwing it onto the DVD and then later on Blu-ray. So they said, well, fuck you. We don't want that song being overplayed because you guys haven't paid enough money for it. I think that's exactly the story. You could probably quote me on it. So they replaced certain songs in that fucking movie, and they were bad replacements. Like the scene in the escalator. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Please, I'm not really ruining it. It is a comedy. Escalator scene. They go and play fucking Pretty Woman. What? That's not Pretty Woman. That's Weird Science. And then at the end, sorry, giving it away. Fuck it. I don't care. Big spoiler. The Rocky theme gets played, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's not how it goes. The Weird Science. But that was, if you go on the original VHS, that's the copy I want. Anyway, going back to the extended. This one was completely fucking useless. Completely useless. I'm sitting there waiting for some fucking awesome shit. So in the first 2 minutes, you know what I mean? Like right after they roll the credits, I don't know if you remember Gary. He's like going up against the mirror. Before that, they decided to add 1.5 minutes of extra content. And then in the middle of the movie, they throw an extra minute in there that was completely unnecessary. Wasn't even funny. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god. Like, I don't mind the fact that I had to watch Weird Science again. I didn't mind that. But I did mind the fact that I had to watch it and then see, like, nothing in return. Like, it was like me just watching the fucking movie all over again with 2 extra little scenes that were completely irrelevant. Oh, now here's an interesting part. This is actually kind of funny. I'm not giving away shit. Not giving away shit. It's within the first 2 minutes. I'm not giving away shit. Gary and Wyatt are talking about, of all fucking movies, I Spit on Your Grave. And Wyatt is saying that he considers that to be a fucking scary fucking movie. I guess maybe back in the day, maybe it was considered a scary movie. But I don't think it's a scary movie. It's a shitty fucking movie. Mind you, the shit that she does to the guys, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So that was pretty good. But it wasn't worth... No. It was still crap. It was crap. So, to go through the entire movie again, sure, I love this movie. Now, hold on now. This is very important. I hope you guys understand this right now. The movie, Weird Science, will always be a 5-star movie. Okay? Now, I'm talking about the extended cut. Okay? The extended cut, don't fucking waste your time. Stick with the original. You'll be a much happier fucking person. And you know what? In all honesty, I'll never watch this copy again. I'm pointing the wrong direction as always. I'll never watch this copy again. I'm telling you right fucking now. Okay? Because the original movie will always be a 5-star movie. Don't bother. And I already had a good copy of the original. So I was sort of like, well, if it's extended. And you know what I did? I deleted this copy. That's how irrelevant those fucking 2 minutes are in the fucking movie. So anyways, alright. That's the reason why I put Weird Science on here. Even though I've seen Weird Science. Jesus. I actually... It's fucked up. Because I'm watching Weird Science. I was reciting line for line. I haven't been able to do that in a long time for a movie. But Weird Science will never be gray-balled. I guarantee you that. That movie will always sit right here. It's one of my favorite fucking movies of all time. Holy shit, I've done an hour. Yeah! I thought I could. And we're not done. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind this is a pre-recorded show. I don't know if you guys have been making comments, but it'll be kind of interesting to see the comments, even though I'm posting this live. But I'm recorded. It's pre-recorded, so I apologize. But thank you for watching, and thank you for making the comments, and I love you all for it. I'm gonna enjoy the after, because I'm gonna like seeing the comments here, especially after some of the shit I've said tonight. Or today. Well, it's like fucking... Alright, next movie. There you go. Birds of Prey. I'm sure the two of you in particular are probably nervous right now. In all honesty, I didn't even want to see this fucking movie. But I've had it on my computer for a while. There's sometimes, because I have a gigantic hard drive, I'll grab a bunch of movies, random, and be like, yeah, okay, I can watch that one, This one's been sitting on my hard drive for about a month and a half, 2 months. So I figured, you know what, I was in a pretty ruddy mood. I'm like, I'm gonna hate this fucking movie, so I might as well fucking watch it. So, I know, great fucking mentality going into a movie. Now, the full title, and I knew I was gonna fuck it up, that's why I got the thing ready to go. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Yeah. What's my verdict? No, there's no drink necessary. I fucking absolutely loved this fucking movie. Abso-fucking-lutely loved it. It was brilliant. And coming from me and my disdain for fucking DC movies as of late, this movie was fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ewan McGregor's in there. Fucking brilliant. Every single fucking element of this fucking movie was fantastic. I fucking laughed my fucking ass off. There's some brilliant fucking scenes that happen in this motherfucker. This movie is a gem. Alright? I was so fucking happy when I saw this fucking movie. And the third act, because I know one of you out there has seen it. The third act and the stunts, blew me the fuck away. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, this is amazing. And they even make reference to it in the third act. They're like, how'd you have time to... Absolutely fucking brilliant. Shannon has seen this one, so her and I, we were chatting about this one the other night. I absolutely fucking loved Harley Quinn. But I had a couple of issues. Everybody hates me for this. Obviously, like Suicide Squad, it was a bit overdone when it came to the look of Harley. Now, I love Margot Robbie. She's an absolutely stunning, gorgeous, beautiful woman. I know they did this to make her look, certain ways and all that kind of stuff, which I've always had a bit of an issue with that. But, put that aside, brilliantly handled. The story was so fucking well done. I could not stop enjoying it. I was like, holy fuck. And for a DC fucking movie, I was like, where the fuck did this come from? Why have they not, why aren't there more people out there loving this fucking thing? I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. This movie, without a shadow of a doubt, and that's why I kept telling y'all there was a 5-star in here. 5-star fucking movie without a shadow of a fucking doubt. I loved it. Actually, there was another little tiny thing I had against it. I can't remember. See, that's how relevant it was, because I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed it, and I fucking needed it. Because it was just, yeah. Especially after all the heartache that I've had with all the DC films as of late. Let me have a cheer for that. Fuck, hey, I'm almost running out again. I'm not going to get another one. Fuck, I'm going to wrap her up soon. I got one more movie to go. Maybe I should grab another one. Fuck. It's a quick commercial, though. I do have a commercial. That's right. I got a little commercial, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to do this. Actually, I will, because I can easily go grab the beer in the fridge. Yes! So you know what? Fuck it. Just because I got one more movie to go. So, alright, let me take that away, and I'm going to play a very, very, very quick commercial for you guys. Yes, I have a commercial. And actually, I put this on TikTok, and it was pretty good. I also put it here on YouTube, so I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. But, obviously, I got another show. It's called Unleashed, ladies and gentlemen. It's on Saturdays at 9. So, I decided to do something for fun, and then I decided to do that, and then take that video, and then I turned it into a promo. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go get another beer. And I will be right back after this very important commercial. We'll be right back.
What's your problem, Davis?
Are you threatening me? I am the great Cornholio. Do you have to be for my bunghole?
You're stupid.
My bunghole is angry. Because...
I can't believe I made it back. Y'all know me. I don't like showing labels and shit. Ooh, oh, shit. Oh, that actually made it perfectly. Okay. Sorry. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, this thing's full now. Alright. I should have finished off the beer that was in there. Okay, here we go. Damn. Alright. That was quick. I can't believe I actually poured it properly, too. Cheers. Cheers, you bastards. Oh, that actually helps. Ugh. Don't worry, I'm going to bed soon. Thank you for watching. Excuse me. Alright. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I needed a beer because my throat. I didn't want to have that little itsy bitsy beer to end the show. So here we go. Last movie on the list, called Mr. Pig. Again, as you can see in the picture here, it says Senor Pig, which is SR. And I think the movie was filmed in Mexico, and I think that's why it's called Senor Pig. This movie, I've been planning to watch, or wanted to watch this one for quite some time. I saw the picture, and I can't remember when this came out, but it came out I think 2 years ago or something like that. And I saw it, and obviously there's Danny Glover there. And as soon as I saw Danny Glover, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll check it out. This could be a good story movie. Now, I know we have a few animal lovers in the group here. For those of you who are animal lovers, you will love the fuck out of this movie. This movie is very, very well done. There's a couple of things that I was sort of iffy about. I was sort of like, really? Alright. But the story itself is a very strong story, very powerful story. But to me, as usual, and I've said this before, it was missing something. It was well handled. The acting was great. Again, the story was very well done as well. But again, there was something missing for me. I sort of I don't know, I wasn't connected with the characters. So I wasn't really, I wasn't really feeling the vibe, if you will. And I was just sort of like, alright, okay, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. The story is very well told, but I don't know. There was just something missing. But, for those of you who love animals, this is definitely right up your alley. This is a very well done movie. I forget her name. Let me see. I'm not a big fan of her. I forget her name. Let me just look up her name real quick. Mind you, I did like her in the excuse me, the Puppet movie. The something killings, I can't remember the name, but the puppet one. Maya Rudolph. Her. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about her. But she did good. She did very, very well, and, it wasn't enough to deter me from the movie. But it just, I don't know, the story just, it needed something. It needed something. But doesn't mean it wasn't a good movie to watch. So, We're going to go with a 4-star on that one. I know you're probably thinking it's probably going to be less, but surprisingly, a very good movie. But again, it was just missing little je ne sais quoi. So there you go. So those are all the movies I reviewed. Wow. That's a big motherfucker. So hold on. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Holy shit! No! Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 fucking... Wow! I think this is a record, guys! That's because, well, it took me 2 weeks to do a show, so... That would explain a little bit. Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, again, going back to the whole reason why I did this as a pre-record, obviously I had a lot to say. I knew I had 16 movies to review, and I mean, I love getting comments, but I was just not in a very social mood. I mean, I can do this on my own, no big deal. And I always pretend like I'm performing to 1,000 people, like I've said a billion times. But at the same time, I just wasn't in the right mindset to pull off a live. And I knew I wasn't going to be in the mood, and that's why I decided to do this now. Like right now, for me, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, right? So I was just sort of not really willing to interact. I guess that might be the right way to put it. So I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I do miss talking to you guys, and I miss having a big laugh with you guys. And I'm sure I would have had some incredible laughs because you guys always cheer me up. I was pretty out of whack there for a few days. I know that Monday, it was the 4-shot challenge that kind of started everything for me, because nominating that many people and only one person doing it. You know, I knew my lady wasn't gonna do it. She was pretty dead set against that, so I knew that. But, you know, what's up? Like, why is the other people didn't do it? That's right. You know who I'm looking at, if she's still watching. So yeah, I mean, that kind of upset me a little bit. And with everything going on in the world right now, honestly, I'm fucking done. Like, I can't even. I mean, that's pretty much the way it goes. I don't even want... Like, that night when I did the 4-shot challenge, I drank as much as I did. I needed that. I really needed to release all that fucking tension. I needed to just get drunk. Like, it was that bad. You know, and, you know, just to have an excuse to come out and do it on live, that was enough for me. So I'm like, alright, I'll get drunk. That was it. I've just been in a really fucking cruddy mood lately. Like, everything has just been sort of... I hate to end the show on a bad note, but, you know, well, hopefully I'll manage to switch that up. But yeah, I just wasn't in the right atmosphere to do a live show. Even though I am doing one right now, I don't have any interactions. I've got nobody saying anything to me. I'm here by myself talking to a camera, right? So, no big deal. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I really do. I hope you enjoyed my reviews. I think my fucking throat is a little shut because of that shit. Plus the beers aren't helping, that's for sure. But anyways, cheers. Cheers to you guys. Thank you for watching. I am going to be going to sleep after this. And then I'll be awake to post this online. Now, I actually tried this the other night. I did it on Twitch with Amanda's show. I don't know if, Amanda, you saw that, but what I decided to do was I went to Twitch and I started running that on Twitch live. It was kind of cool. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, whoa, this is kind of cool. You know, it was weird, but cool. So I'd already tried this and I was just kind of like, all right, well, who knows? Maybe what I might do with these particular videos is I might stream them live on other platforms just to see if there are any reactions. So I know I made this logo for today's show, and this is the first time I've used it, because obviously I designed it like 10 minutes before the show. 20 minutes. Excuse me. Actually, didn't take that long. Here I am over-exaggerating. It was like not even 10 minutes. All I did was just extend it, and it wasn't that hard. See what I did there? Yeah. So, here's the old logo, and that's the pre-recorded logo. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Oh my god, fuck this beer. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start wrapping her up. Here's all the details. You can check us out on all these social medias right now, which I was getting into, but I don't really want to continue there, but I will. But every single social media I went to, everywhere you fucking look. If it wasn't one thing, it was another thing. And if it wasn't that thing, it was this thing and that thing over there. And I'm not even talking about the thing. I'm talking about the stupid things that are going on in the fucking world. And it's just so much fucking bullshit coming from every fucking angle. TikTok, Twitter, Twitch. Well, okay, Twitch I didn't really watch it, but YouTube and fucking... And then I go on fucking Instagram. Same shit. Facebook, the worst. I'm like, oh my fuck. Every single time, I swear to God, I went online. I even said this to Shannon. I wasn't even, like, talking to her for, like, 4 or 5 days. Because I was just, like, not in the right mindset. So I was like, fuck this bullshit. And I went on as soon as I saw some stupid shit on the social media, oh my fuck. Right away, I was like, fuck this. And I just went and I started watching a stupid movie. That's why I saw so many movies. Makes sense. But then again, it's a 2-week period. But anyway. Everything's just fucked. Everything's fucked. Everything's completely fucked. And I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Now I'm so worried because of all the fucking morons, and I bitched about this already, that went out and protested, and that, oh yeah, we're going to see some cases of the fucking beer virus popping up. Guaranteed. I don't want to get into it. Fuck. See, this is the reason why I didn't. See, that's why I didn't even want to do a show. You know, and I had to. I felt like it was almost like, oh, fuck, okay, if I don't do a show, I'm never going to do one. So, I'm glad that I did do a show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Speaking of which, let's continue the wrap-up. Jesus, I can't believe I went this long. Okay, actually, I can't. Oh, see, that fucks up my little... Oh, no, not really. No. Just, like... Well, then again, normally it's set up for the other ones, so... It's always set up for that, so it looks fine. But that one, see, I like doing that. That's just, yeah, that's it. Oh yes, you like that shit? Yeah, yes. Sorry, I have fun with my own stuff. Okay, DFH Studios at hotmail.com, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you are gonna email me, I always accept donations from people who want to support the show, and that's the best way to go. Is you go to PayPal. And shoot me an email and support the show. Mind you, you can do it in other ways as well. I barely mention this nowadays, but I might as well throw that out there as well. Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/DrinkinNYakkin or patreon.com/DFH Studios if you would rather support DFH Studios instead. So, there you go. I've mentioned all my stuff. I've spoken of everything I needed to speak of, and it actually turned out to be a bigger than I expected show. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a 10-minute show. Right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the show, regardless of the fact that I was live. I don't know how often I'll be doing pre-recorded, but obviously I made the logo, so until my mind is in the right position, this may be how it goes for a little while. You know, just because I'm sort of, I'm streaming them live, but it's a pre-recorded, so if that makes any sense. I've seen other people do it too, so I thought it was kind of smart. I'm like, well, that's actually pretty smart, because then you get to edit your shit. But mind you, I do this as if I'm doing live anyway, so I'm babbling. Okay. Whew. Shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. If there are any comments, I will definitely read them, and I will definitely check them out, and I hope you guys did enjoy the show. That is first and foremost. I hope it was a nice break from reality. That's usually what I like to provide, is just complete fucking nonsense, because this world is so full of shit that sometimes we need to clean the toilet. That's all. And I think my show's a pretty good cleaning. Fuck. That's like the worst analogy ever. Anyways, my name is Del, and you've been watching Drinkin and Yakkin. Hope you tune in on Saturday night at 9 p.m. This may be a pre-record again for the Del Morgado Show Unleashed. And, of course, I hope you tune in Sunday night for Amanda's show at 10 p.m. Facebook.com/DrinkinNYakkin, before I forget to mention that. And thank you, Amanda, for inspiring me. And congratulations, Amanda, for doing your 20th show. I know you weren't paying attention, but obviously I do, because I'm posting all the fucking shows on the air. So thank you very much, everybody. Cheers to all of you guys for watching. Thank you so much. If you guys did make any comments, thank you for making comments, and I apologize for not being here live, but I hope you enjoyed the show regardless, and I think I said that already. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, my name is Dal, and you've been watching Drinkin and Yakkin. I want to wish you all the best. I also want you all to stay safe, and I want you guys to be careful out there, and yeah. So all good things must come to an end, but my ass will be back on Saturday. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I got 3 words for you. Suck it. No, that's 2 words. Cheers, you bastards!